Can y'all say impulse buy? Because that's what this is. One big impulse buy. I saw this at Sam's. This is a special Sam's bundle, so we'll open the box and see what's in it. But full disclosure, I have been a Silhouette Cameo user for years and years and years. And I saw this little one, the little Cricut. Well, I've been trying to find things to do for my class for incentives, and I thought, you know, this would be really cool because I teach high school math. And they all drive. So if I could make it where they can make their own stickers for their cars or something like that, monograms for whatever, that might be a pretty good incentive treat. So anyway, I picked this one up at Sam's, and let's just see what all this bundle has. It does have the machine, the little tiny Cricut. You can cut anything 5.5 inches wide, so you can, you know, cut and paste all you want to. But anyway, and you can go longer. So here's the little machine. Now let's see what all came with the bundle. This was what got me, was the little case, because I need something to keep it put up and out of the way in my room. So this was the thing that actually sold me. Also, it has one thing of writable vinyl to make labels with. It has one silver smart vinyl, one gold smart vinyl. Now the smart vinyl is because it has a really thick back, so you don't have to have a mat under it, but I'm probably going to get a mat anyway because I have tons of other kind of vinyl and I want to be able to use that as well. It has 3 of the pens. It has a box of insert cards. It has the smart tool set with 3 tools in it. This is the card mat. I do not know how to use this yet, but we will find out. And the smart iron-on lumberjack. So right now I'm going to get my handy dandy cell phone and I'm going to download the Cricut Design Space app, and I'm going to look up the prices of all this stuff, and I'll come back and tell you whether I got a deal or not. And we'll see how to use it using the phone. I'm excited. Hang on a sec. Well, I thought that would be a simple little task to do the price research real quick. Turns out that's a hot mess because prices are all over the place. The actual machine runs anywhere from $129 on Amazon to $169 at Michael's and $139 I think at Joann's. I was just looking on my phone. So they're everywhere. When I looked at these bags at Michael's a while back, the bags were $40. So that's why I thought maybe I was getting a pretty good deal. But I see them on Amazon, they're $24, and then they go up from there. They are still $40 in Hobby Lobby and Michael's. The pens were about $10. The tool set was about $15. The prices on these vinyl rolls are all over the place as well. So this will be good for practice, but I probably will just use the same kind of vinyl I've been using for years, like the Orcal. So, and I have scads of that. The cards are going to be interesting. Sometimes the kids like to make a card for like Mother's Day or Father's Day or whatever. So they might, you know, that might be interesting. And then I'll have to figure out how to use the card mat. So you can run the numbers if you want to. I don't think I didn't get a bad deal. I don't think I lost money, but you know, it's all in one box, so I wasn't having to scavenge around. So this is going to be cool. Okay, I'm going to download the Cricut Design app onto my phone because that's the whole point of this experiment, is to be able to do it from my phone and not have to have a whole big computer setup or any of that, to make it as simple and as portable as possible. So they have a Cricut Joy app, and then they have the Design Space app. I decided to go with the Design Space app. I don't want to have to learn two different ones. And apparently the Design Space app will work just as well on my phone as the Cricut Joy app, and it has more features to it. So let me go get that downloaded, and then we'll come back and see if we can get this out of the box and get connected up. So now I've gotten it out of the box, and I'm super excited. It is so freaking cute. I'm also excited because inside the box there was another sample of vinyl and card, but there's a little mat. I was really kind of disappointed because I didn't see a mat in, other than the card mat. I didn't see a regular mat in the other stuff. So now I'm excited. And another pen. So I got the app downloaded, and I'll put some screenshots on here about what you see as you go along. So far I'm connected, and it's been super easy, but let me show you what it looks like on your phone. So this is the first thing you're going to see, and you'll need to click on Create a Cricut ID, and then you'll create one using your email and make up a password. On the next screen, you'll want to choose the Cricut Joy. To power it on, all you have to do is plug it in. After it connects to your app, it's going to want to update, so just let it do its thing. Then you can accept the terms and conditions and click Activate. To use the free edition, look up there in the top right hand corner and click the word Skip. You can always sign up for the extra stuff, the free trial or whatever, later on if you decide this is something you like. A lot of these projects look like they'll be pretty interesting, but for now, just click on New Project. First, click on the little text icon down at the bottom, and that's going to pull up this menu that shows the fonts that you have to pay for. So in the center, click on the word System. This new menu will show you the fonts that you can use for free. I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to pick the one that says Marker Felt. Just type in whatever word you want to cut out. Okay, so now we have our whatever text you want to use, and you can hold your finger on it and move it around to put it wherever you want it. So I'm going to put it up here. You can also grab the box on the edge and slide it to make it bigger or smaller. And we're all connected, so let me put a little bit of vinyl in there and let's see how it cuts. Okay, so I've resized my thing. You have to understand, since this is Cricut Design, it's got a 12 by 20 space here. We only have 5.5 inches in our Joy, so make sure that your design is 5.5 or less. And I can see up here it's 4.95 and then the 0.85. So I'm going to hit Make It. I'm loading without a mat. And that looks like that's fine. So let's hit Next. Now I need to pick my material, so I'm going to use Smart Vinyl Permanent. My blade is already loaded, so I can put this in the machine, and it just automatically detects it when you put it in there. And here it goes. Now it's sensed the material, it says press go, so that's down here. Awfully quiet. It's a lot quieter than the Cameo, for sure. This is so cool. I think my kids are really going to enjoy getting to use this and make some decals for their stuff, for their car, what have you. And it has a little timeline there, so it shows you that it's working. Working. Okay. So now we can hit the unload button, and it spits it the rest of the way out. Let's cut this out and see what it looks like. Okay, here we go. Yay! And I'll have to remove the insides of my letters there, but look how cute! I can use this to decorate the top of the Cricut Joy. So, first lesson went pretty well. I can see that I'm going to have to learn my sizes because I really thought this was going to be teeny tiny. Okay, so let's see if we can get our my new decal put on the machine here. The first thing I've got to do is get the pieces out of my openings, like where the D is and the A is. And that's what this little tool is called. It's a weeding tool. And so you're going to put it down somewhere flat. You just like poke in there and lift up, and see that little piece came popping out. And same thing with the little piece on the A. Just somewhere around the edge, just pick it right out. And sometimes those little pieces are hard to keep up with, but all right. Now the next thing, we're going to need to pull this up off the backing and put it on top of here. What you use for that is something called transfer tape. Now there wasn't any in my starter kit, but like I said, because I've been doing this for a while just with a different machine, I have this huge roll of, this is AT65. It's really good for this, and you can actually reuse this multiple times. So I'm just going to cut off a little strip of transfer tape, and I'm going to take my decal here, and you put the transfer tape right on top of your decal, or the decal on top of your tape, whichever. This little tool right here is to scrape this a little bit. You're just trying to press it down, because what you want to do next is lift and make sure this all comes up. And I didn't squeegee very good, so let me do a better job of that. I was slacking. We cannot slack. And it's still some good stuff. There we go. Sometimes if you kind of roll the backing back, it will help. And sometimes it will not. Okay, here we go. So I have it all off. This is on the transfer tape now. So we shall bring the little machine here. Let's see, I'm going to fold it and make a little center mark so I'll know where my middle is. And then we'll just lay it right on top here. Now if you're putting a decal on anything else, you want to clean the space that you are putting it on with some alcohol. This has got a little bit of texture to it, so it'll be fine. Now we're going to squeegee it. Get this on there really good. And then when I remove it, I'm going to bend it back and like roll it off. Look how cute. Little bubble there. Okay. There we go. It's all decorated and ready to take to my class and show them our new class toy. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.